Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Whether you want to accept this or not, whether you want to believe it or not, Peter Obi has become a movement of some sort where everyone, even to some extent, some persons call it a bug. Everyone seemed to be aligning with Peter Obi, not because of anything, but because over the years, over time, Nigerians will have been faced with so many options, and the options most times the youth have learned not to cast their vote because they believe it's still the same thing, the same old thing in different package. But with Peter Obi and some of the outlines he has given to Nigerians now begin to believe maybe there's some ray of hope. But there's a reaction that is going on social media and off social media right now that is making Nigerians to wonder what is really going on with Peter Obi's movement, because this is no longer ordinary, as it has taken a different dimension. According to the news, no doubt the forthcoming 2023 general elections has brought about a lot of elevation online, and as the day passes by, supporters of each candidate of Peter Obi, Tinubu and Atiku are doing their best to educate people in ways they can. And in doing that, a social media user named Jennifer Thomas took to her handle in which she shared a video narrating her experience after she took it upon herself to go to the market to educate the market women. According to her, only 4 out of 100 people knew the Labour Party logo. And even though they were chanting Peter Obi, they didn't know the party and the logo. In the video she shared, where she was seen sharing bags with an inscription of Peter Obi's picture, and said she wished she had more bags to share in order to educate them. Wow. A woman, after collecting the bag, was seen shouting, "Obedient, obedient," and smiling. And this is quite interesting. A lot of Nigerians are wondering. With this, a lot of reactions also followed. But here is what some persons are saying. So one must commend the action of the lady, as these are the kind of people who shouldn't be left out, especially on how important they could turn out to be in 2023 general elections. Of course, let's see what Nigerians are saying on social media concerning this very quickly. This one here say, "Yes, I concur with him. Please." Another person here is taking, "I talked about this, but nobody answered. Let's stop talking about Peter Obi. Let's tell them about the Labour Party. Many will be deceived by party." I tell you, it's honestly, that's another thing. Because if you see Peter Obi, Peter Obi is APC. You go and vote APC thinking it's actually Peter Obi, not knowing that that's Tinubu. I say, I want to vote Peter Obi. Peter Obi, tick PDP. Thinking that you're voting. Yes, I voted for Peter Obi. Which one did you vote for? Peter Obi. Which party? PDP. No, now PDP is Atiku. But it has been casted. Vote has been casted. So proper orientation really must be done. I must commend the young lady. I think going forward, after mentioning Obedient and Peter Obi, they need to know the logo of Labour Party and also know Labour Party as a party. Say, okay, Peter Obi for Labour Party. Peter Obi, this is the logo. All right, so that some persons will not begin to make you vote for PDP, saying that is where Peter Obi lies. Honestly, this is quite interesting. Another person here is saying, "How can you stop talking about Obi? You talk about both. You are voting cause it's Obi, not cause it's Labour Party." Another person has said, "There's so much work to be done with the market women. If we penetrate these women nationwide, we have done half the campaigning. How do we go about it?" While some should be online, I think others needs to start going your neighborhood. It's not a big deal. Start from wherever you are. Okay, this is a move. No, this election. No, this is not just for Peter Obi alone. It's for everyone. Okay, you can just go to your neighborhood, go to your catchment area, go to your constituency, and talk about your candidate. If you're confident that your candidate can deliver, all right, because trust those market women, they will fire you question, no, because the economy is biting hard. A lot of them are feeling so terrible because you buy some goods today, you're not sure of the price come tomorrow, so their capital is actually eroding off. So if you're coming with a candidate who have not given them, or who they have not seen surety of purpose, I hope that they will not shoo you out, they will not boo you out of the marketplace. So you gotta be very sure of your candidate and what he has the capacity, all right, to give, because you will be like their representative, depending on when your candidate will now come for a national campaign. All right, another person here is saying, if only we can get enough bags to share for sensitization. Both old and young likes carrying the bag always. Yes, that's another beautiful thing about market women. They love bags. Honestly, they like to carry lots of bags. At least I think way back those days, they will give you salt. Okay, those days for campaign, they will give you salt, they'll give you umbrellas. Okay, they will give you a salt, give you umbrellas. Then they would now package it in a bag. Okay, and that bag is crested with probably the candidate of your choice or candidate of their choice and the party. So you will not carry the bag, put your salt inside, put your umbrella inside, and you'll be happy. And they don't give me my own. No. I don't go collect my own. Go collect now. They don't the queue. And your mind's eyes, you've collected it 4 years in advance, in arrears. You collected it 4 years in advance, sorry. And whatever you see, you take, because when you collected bag and umbrella, that's what we expect. But this one, really, if you check very well, that's just a young lady who decided to do some sort of giveaway way of orientating them. I know definitely everybody's looking for something far more better. I'm looking for something better, and I know even if it's perfect for you, just think of the next generation. Think of those who don't have food to eat. And please vote for the right person. I cannot impose my candidate upon you, and you can't impose yours upon you. You can just argue it out why we should vote for whoever. But remember, your choice and my choice will affect the next generation. So let's vote wisely. Of course, Nigerians also have started talking. A lot of some people are talking at that. Honestly, see what they are saying. See, is this not bribery? Why sharing bags to bribe the people now? If it is Tinubu now, all the so-called obese supporters will start shouting, bribery or corruption. Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, when I saw that sensitization of bags, if you look at it, is it not the same thing? But what's making it interesting is that the young lady took it upon herself, okay? But then if Peter Obi's own is back, maybe Tinubu's own could be money, could be something better. It's campaigning period, okay? Anything that goes, but whatever you're doing, just remember, okay, vote wisely. So people are getting angry over the bag. See, what's the difference between bag and the one that Tinubu will do now? Okay, so all is fair in politics. Okay, all is fair. Just make sure that it doesn't go violent. That's just the main thing. And we don't go antagonize one another, because these politicians, they're all friends. So you remember when Atiku came out tops in PDP, Peter Obi congratulated him when. Atiku came out tops. Tinubu congratulated him, said, I hope that both of us will be flag bearers so we can meet in the polls. They are friends. So why go about, going against one another? It's a game. To them, it's all about game. It's all about who wins, whatever. Everything is allowed in their game. Okay, so we shouldn't be caught in their mess. What we should do is take back Nigeria till Nigerian functions well. So it's left for you and I, whatever they're doing, remember it's all about politics. Okay, don't take it too hard. That's we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation.